Wrapped up by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, who's taking the stand?
It is I, Orlando, getting sworn in because it's right. All right, so let's see. I got 3 questions coming from the room, 3 questions coming from out there, and 1 boomerang. So let's see. We go to Davi.
Yes.
First up. What is up?
Okay, Orlando, I want to know about your worst punishment that you ever had growing up. And now, as a father, if you would handle or discipline your own children the same way as the worst punishment you received.
Ooh.
Let's see. Well, I mean, I'm from a different school of upbringing. There was some ass whooping going on back then, and it's not as prevalent now as it was then. So it's a difference. Like my first, there's 2 that stand out. I was grounded for I was on punishment for 6 months. And I remember it was because my pops, for summer, and we was in the 5th, 6th grade. And I remember everybody was running around punching each other in the boys.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Hit somebody in the nuts.
Yeah.
And just double them over.
I've seen that happen.
And that was the big thing with all of the boys. Yeah. And it was my dad was like, boy, I don't want you playing. You in a private school. You know what I'm saying? You there to learn. You ain't there to be hitting somebody in their crotch.
Yeah.
So don't let me get you. And so we had that conversation. So I got somebody hit me and I hit him back and I got caught. And my dad had just talked to me about it. And he was like, you grounded. And I was grounded for a really, really long time.
Wow.
And it was because he just thought it was disrespectful. And he's like, you in private school, I expect better. You could do that dumb stuff in public.
Hey, we just talked about this.
You know what I'm saying? I'm paying 20 racks. You can go to school for free and do that.
Right.
So, but there was an ass whooping that I got that was crazy because he signed me up for drum lessons and I blew off the first one to go sledding. And the snow dunes and whatever.
Did you want to play the drums?
I love the drums.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to play them. I wanted a beat machine so I could rap. But my dad took it as beat machine. That's a toy. I'm going to get you the 5-piece Slingerland set and sign you up for 2 years of jazz
That's
drums.
expensive and nice.
And so, so I'm like, yo, okay, that's cool. But the first one, this new snow just came.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I hung out with my boys all day, missed it. My dad whooped he killed it.
Wow.
Yeah, he told me up. Because it was about respect. So, yeah. So now, compared to mine, they ain't never going to have punishments like I did.
Yeah.
I try, but they girls.
Yeah.
They
Daddy's
a week.
girls.
You know what I'm saying? That's weak. I'm sorry. I'm a sad dad. All right, so that's that.
All right, I have one for you.
What you got?
Okay. I want you to name one morning show host in the Tampa Bay area that is better than you and one that is worse than you. And go.
That's it.
What? Better than me and worse than me?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. A morning show host in town who is worse than me and one that is better than me.
Yes.
I mean, that's so hard.
I know.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I would say, better than me? I mean,
You don't have to answer this, by the way.
I don't. I'm gonna give it to Jack Harris.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to Jack Harris. Jack Harris is like the 970 dude, and he's news legend, and
he's at the airport.
When you come to the airport,
Yeah.
and that's one of the things. There's certain things you get when you at the top.
Yes.
When you get in the airport tram and it's like, hey, so welcome to Tampa. That's Jack. And I'm like, yo, that's a job they never gonna ask me to do. You know what I'm saying? We could be popping, but they ain't gonna ask us to do that.
He's been here for a long time, too.
Yeah, and he, he's good too. He's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would say Jack Harris. Plus, he uses words like truculent on the radio. I'm not gonna be Googling.
And we're like, what's that?
I'm gonna be Googling the word yeah, that's a good word, Jack. Worse than me? I mean, look at the ratings. It's like 30 of them. I mean, you ain't got to pick one. At least this month, y'all behind us. Sorry. So I don't know. I mean, anybody who's anybody who plays music that we play.
There you go.
I mean, Steve Harvey's one of the kings of comedy. He's great. He ain't beat me to ratings. So,
All right.
Pick one.
I'm impressed. I like it.
Everybody behind us right now. All right. So, let's see. We all got another one?
I got another one.
Okay.
All right, you have one?
Yeah, but you go ahead.
It's up to you. Okay. I was going to ask you, in the last 10 years of Wild, if there was a decision that you could do over, what would it be?
A redo?
A redo.
What'd you mess up?
Honestly, you know what? If I could redo something, I would probably do, like, we've created certain things like Wild Splash and Last Damn Show and everything. I mean, so we've been able to create stuff, and we started to try and do a New Year's Eve extrav kind of thing, and it failed. And I think we overshot the mark. And so if we would have we got so scared of it, we left it alone and we never went back to it. And we always thought it would be dope to have a dressed up thing that people would support, but we just, we messed it up, and so we never went back to it. I would have loved for us to have
swanky,
because we do ratchet well, but it would have been dope to have balance. That's like, we get suited and booted for this one night,
right?
And then we go back to busting it wide open.
There
like,
you
know what I mean? Like, we do that. So, yeah.
Y'all
that
in tuxedos? I would like that.
That would have been a very good look, and we failed on that one. All right, Plead the Fifth, Act 2 is on. I got 3 questions that come from the audience. I can't see them, but I see a lot of response that's going on in the room.
Yes.
Yeah. Apparently, y'all keep asking the same questions. Y'all are arguing about it. Like, they only want to know is about.
We need you to.
Y'all have at them. Y'all have at them. Let's see here. Y'all got 3 coming in. I got 1 protection. So let's see what we got.
Okay, this one says, "Hey Orlando,
hey.
Not sure if you've asked this before. If you could pick one artist that you wish you could not play their music or don't like their music."
I've been asked that.
Okay.
Because that was the whole weekend conversation.
Yeah.
Which was misconstrued, because it's not like I don't want to ever play it. It's just that he has a block that he gets into or whatever. But
All right, we'll ask the question everybody wants to know. Out to 813. It says, "Good morning. Just curious.
Good morning.
What's up with Orlando's love life? ? Sometimes it seems like he's back with his baby's mother, and they're in an actual relationship again. Are they together?"
No. I've always answered that. I answered it enough. I don't know if
you've answered it a lot.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Multiple times.
Like, yeah, so I don't want to waste one, but we live together. We built a house together. The fam is put together. If there's any change, that'll probably be, y'all can keep asking the question, and then the answer might be different. Mm-hmm. But that's the answer right now. We put our unit together to make sure that our parenting unit was popping.
Right.
That was the commitment. And so
that's important.
It was important for us. Mm-hmm. But that was when my kids were 5 and 7. My kids are 11 and 13 now. So, it was a lot more apropos, to make sure that they had their formative years. So, at least so we wouldn't try and be like the statistics, because, so.
They were young,
too, my goodness. So if anything changed, I swear I'll answer the question different. So keep peppering it out there, but there's really nothing. There's just, that's it.
Okay. I have one for you.
Run it.
I want to know about your best kiss that you've ever had. Who was it with, and what made it so special?
My best kiss.
Woman asked that.
It might have been a dude. You never know. The best kiss that I ever had. There was all right. So there was this girl, Josie. Josie. Josie grew up in Tampa, so a lot of people probably know her. But Josie, when we first met, we were at the club that is now Ritz, and I think it was like, because it's had like 100 names.
Yeah.
But it was like Fun, and it was like what was the other name? It was
Fire
like,
whoever made that name.
Right, yeah, it was Tampa Fun for like 5 minutes. But it was like, it had a bunch of different names. But we were there for a night, and I met her at the club, and mid-sentence, like middle of the sentence, she just leaned in and kissed me and cut me off from what I was saying, which is hard to do because I wanted to continue the conversation because it was a really dope conversation. But afterwards, I ain't care.
Yeah.
I ain't care. I was just like, oh my God. And she's like, I'm sorry, I just had to do that. And I'm like,
Took your breath away.
Cool. It was the dopest thing. It's always going to rank up there as like one of the movie moments.
Yeah.
And we ended up dating afterwards or whatever. And I mean,
was it because of the kiss? Because the kiss was so memorable and left a mark on you?
Yeah. Because that was the first time anybody had like been that bold.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yo, that was. Plus, she was beautiful. So I mean, but like I know her husband now. She's got beautiful children now. Like they live in Miami. They killing it. But I'm saying, that was the moment right there. That was fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last question. All the females at the radio station are in an all-out brawl.
Okay.
Who's the first one to get knocked out and who's the last one standing? Who got them hands?
Oh, and this is all the females?
Yeah.
So it's like on the air or just all the females in the building?
I say on the air.
Because you got you got Raka and Vanessa that are on there that do stuff too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, are they in it?
Sure.
Okay. Because, I know who I think gonna get knocked out.
Right.
Really? Who's
That's
that?
Meredith.
Meredith getting knocked out?
Meredith gonna get knocked out. She might get up. Yeah, Meredith might get up.
Meredith.
You might get up.
Poor
She
Meredith.
ain't gonna be out cold, but she gonna touch the floor.
Why would I get knocked out first?
Meredith, because listen,
I can duck and weave.
Nah,
Yeah.
ain't no duck
That's
and
why I've been
weave. It's
practicing my
bob
boxing.
and weave.
Okay, yeah, that.
See?
Yeah,
But
I
you
can
know
duck
what?
too.
That's true, though. She has been going and boxing
For a while.
like 2 or 3 times a week
Right,
for months.
and I think that's awesome.
Hey, this isn't about me.
I think it's awesome. She got a great trainer and everything, but that don't mean she ready to be up against Money Mayweather. I think that Babs got them hands.
Yeah.
I think Babs can go.
She been through some
if I
things.
was, put it this way, if I was in a fight and I had to have 2 or 3 people from the staff,
Yeah.
Babs might be one of them that I'd pick.
Oh, man.
I definitely get you. I done heard about your pedigree. But Babs might be one of them. Like if I had grab 3 people off the staff, meet me downstairs in the parking lot, we about to fight. I'd be like, Babs, take off your wig.
And your earrings.
Come on. Me, you, and Davy going downstairs. Y'all pick a third. Let's go.
That's great.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's see here. That's 3, ain't it?
That's 3.
That's 3. All right. So I'm boomeranging that back to y'all.
About who's getting knocked out?
Who on the staff, if you had to pick 3 on the staff, who would you pick?
In general, not just women.
I mean,
Yeah, it's women.
it's women.
Yeah,
The question is women.
the
Okay.
question was all the girls on the staff.
Okay, go ahead, Davy.
Me first?
Yeah.
Okay. I see Meredith also getting knocked out.
I hate you guys so much. I'm going to punch both of you in nuts right now.
But it's not going to hurt.
Say
It's
that.
not going to hurt, though. We're not worried about your hands.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah. I think
Hate both of you.
you know what? I think Babs is a formidable foe, but I would go with Vanessa.
I almost picked Vanessa.
And the reason that I say Vanessa,
She got a little ratchet.
that
She got a
and
little ratchet.
she hurts herself a lot. So she's the type that goes on vacation, comes back with a broken toe, goes to the beach and comes back, messes something up.
She comes back. She can take pain.
She can take pain.
She can take pain.
And all of those injuries have probably made her a little bit more fearless. So I'm gonna run. And she got in a big fight at this little. Never mind. I'll go with Vanessa.
Don't tell too much of her business now.
Yeah, for real. All right, wait.
Sorry,
All right,
Vanessa.
Meredith, who's going to get, if you pick yourself.
I'm voting for I'm a kill everybody with
Oh,
my
man.
hands. How about
Really?
that? That's right. That's good. Somebody has
I
to
love the
stand
fact
up
that
for
you
me.
just said, I'm going to kill everyone with my hands. That tells us right there.
and nobody felt threatened.
Right? Said nobody.
Yeah, nobody's going to HR. It's okay. It's like it
People
never happened.
driving. They looked at the board like, oh, bless her heart. Bless her heart. Listen to her trying to sound ratchet.
Yeah. HR could be listening and be like, you know what? She good. We know she playing.
We ain't even worried about what she just said.
Somebody's got to stand up for
I'm
me.
going to defend myself with my hands. All right,
Yeah.
who getting knocked out of the girls?
Everybody.
Everybody, there we go. All right, that's it.
Orlando in the Freak Show.
It's a wrap. Plead the Fifth is done.